Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. Female psychopaths and their social inappropriateness. I think this is a good red flag and a way for you to understand how they exhibit social inappropriateness, and really it helps you reveal their disorder to you. The female psychopath has a lacking of morality, a lacking of impulse control, a lacking of the ability really to have empathy for people in much the degree or way that a narcissist does. However, the female psychopath has a pathological lying that's just running 24/7 on full throttle. So living by the lie is essentially what they are all about. And this will then create very much a high degree of social inappropriateness. So that can be from inappropriate conversation, inappropriate meaning using their body to seduce people in a business setting, in a family setting. I mean, you could be at a Chuck E. Cheese and, she's trying to, put herself as like champion of this mouse. They can use any situation as a way to sexualize themselves and get attention to themselves, not in a negative manner. As we're discussing, there's different types of energy, intellectual energy, joyful energy, happiness energy, blissful energy. There's sexual energy. Sexual energy can be transmuted to all the higher energies, as we learn in the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, the sexual energy is kind of like a human drive to achieve and accomplish. This, fosters and is like the grounding energy of a lot of humans, and human accomplishment is that sexualized energy. However, it's usually channeled up through the body and then, culminated in the mind as it processes through the heart, and it's used towards productive activities. The activities of the female psychopath are kind of stunted, down into the lower extremities, so that really there goes to be not quite a bit of productivity there in terms of utilizing a highly intellectual side or nature. And any sort of intellect is usually done, or I would say more displayed, as a route of trying to overwhelm people, manipulate people, control them, especially just for the sake of controlling. Not to the point like, I want any supply from you. They control strictly for the purpose of controlling. It's like they get a kick out of it. They get a rise out of it. Just seeing people, writhe in pain or writhe in confusion, rise in despair, writhe, W-R-I-T-H, writhe like, upset, writhing with pain, like, twisted with pain. They love their end result just to be that, where they just kind of like, seek and destroy. It's just like they just want to blaze a path where they're, destroying people. And I even think it's like they don't even have to keep track. They just do it for the sake of doing it, and then it's just like they're building up their psychopathic identity in that route. And these people do, have relationships, and that's of course it's a right, but you have to look at, if you are the target of someone who's socially inappropriate, and it's has the endangerment of ruining your reputation, your position at work, your own self-esteem, getting you off what is right, you need to pay attention, male or female, to these types of people. But that's a good indicator if they're highly socially inappropriate, very unfriendly, inattentive to you, does not really care about, an organization. So really not super into teamwork, these types of people. The alpha female, they want to do it on their own. They want to distract others. They find that a highly effective way of becoming socially inappropriate is distracting others. Just through either making fun of people, ridiculing others, very worthy accomplishments, or just really twisting things around, like bringing things to your attention that need not to be brought to your attention. but is then turned around meaning-wise into work on their behalf, usually generally on a sexualized nature. I find, you know, that that is where they kind of have all their energy going, whereas you see a lot of the the male psychopaths who are incarcerated due to violent crimes and taking that path in their life. I find that the female psychopath kind of uses that sexualized route as an outlet to their misgivings and kind of their skewed look and perspective on life. And, you know, you have to realize that, you know, the female psychopath will look at things differently than the quote-unquote normal person, the average person, even the above average person. They look at things very differently. So be aware of that. Not everyone looks at world the same way, and not everybody sees the good in all people, especially the female psychopath. They're looking to expose that human good and use it to twist and turn for their maniacal reasons. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos help. Please do share and subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support.